So let's dissect last night's loss to the Boston Red Sox in Game One of the Wild Card. Um, it was very disappointing, and emotions were high from a lot of people. And I get it. I mean, the Yankees had opportunities, not many, but they didn't capitalize on them really. And the Red Sox didn't have many either, but they capitalized on them more than the Yankees did. So, Red Sox deserved to win that game last night. As much as I love how Max Fried pitched, he was amazing, but Garrett Crochet was better. It reminds me of the MVP race. Cal Raleigh, amazing, but Aaron Judge is better. Had a better year, right? That's just a fact, right? And opinions and talking points don't change that. And that to me was last night. I mean, one of the complaints was that, folks, why did we take Max Fried out, and why did the Red Sox keep Garrett Crochet? Well, I mean, upon looking at just me, I can't speak for them, but Garrett Crochet was getting stronger as the game went on. Max Fried was kind of hanging on for dear life at the end there, as great as he was. So at 102 pitches in the seventh, it was the right time to take him out. Right? At least they felt the same way. And you look at Crochet, he was just mowing people down. And guess what? The Yankees were making it easy for him to mow them down. They were not exercising patience at all. Right? And when they did get guys on base, they weren't driving them in. So it made it easier for Crochet to stay in there too. But the fact is, Max Fried left with a 1-0 lead, right? Kudos to him. There's nobody on base when he left. Luke Weaver came in. He did not do his job, right? Got hit, walked guys, gave up 2 runs. He didn't do his job, okay? And one of the things I found most interesting is the accusations of Boone mismanaging the bullpen. Why didn't he go to this one? Why didn't he go to that one? Had he gone to someone else, the accusations would have been the same. If he brought in Tim Hill and he did the same thing, gave up 2 runs, people would still be blaming Aaron Boone, right? Just like this morning on Twitter, why didn't Boone pinch run Jason Dominguez for Goldschmidt in the 9th inning? What does it make a difference? Yes, Boone's an easy scapegoat. Just like I'm confident that people would have loved Devin Williams to be that guy to blow, the lead yesterday instead of Luke Weaver, because they like Luke Weaver. Most people don't like Devin Williams. He's the easy scapegoat. Just like, Aaron Boone's the easy scapegoat, right? And people, again, just like last night, say I'm defending Boone. I'm calling it like it is, okay? People don't like admitting Luke Weaver did not do his job. But the fact of the matter is he did not do his job, okay? And he's not been great for a little month, about a month or so, maybe a little bit longer than that. He's had his moments recently, but and the fact of the matter is, too, the bullpen is hanging on for dear life, okay? We didn't get the length from our starters in the first third of the season, first half of the season. We started getting length recently, which is great, but the bullpen's hanging on for dear life. And we lost several key members of the bullpen, too. Particularly Jake Cousins, who was magical for us last year. And when they're gassed, they're gassed. And who are we going to replace them with? Right? So last night we ran into probably the Cy Young Award winner, Garrett Crochet, probably the best left-hander, him or Carrick Skubal, one of the best left-hander pitchers in all of baseball. And then they went from that to Aroldis Chapman, the best reliever in baseball this year. Hands down. It's not even close, right? And that's what we had to face last night. And something else to keep in mind, this is a baseball thing. Maybe some folks who have played baseball would understand this. The perspective of people who play baseball is different than the perspective of people who have not. And I'm not claiming to be an expert, but something happened to the Yankees, which also happened in the Indian Tiger series yesterday. Anybody notice? The Tigers lost, 15? They lost 15 games in the standings over the last month, right? It was an epic collapse. Just like, right? And the Guardians took advantage of it and took the division. Congratulations to the Guardians. But what happened? Then there was 1 day off. Then the playoffs started. Complete reversal. Tigers took it to them yesterday. Guardians did not. Yankees had an 8-game winning streak at the end of the season. Doesn't matter who they play. 8-game winning streak is an 8-game winning streak. Okay, before that, they beat most of the good teams right before the 8-game winning streak. But the talking point of they don't beat good teams, whatever the talking point is. Okay, they came off an 8-game winning streak, and then it was a day off, and then we ran into who? Garrett Crochet last night. The two best left-handed pitchers in all of baseball were on the mound last night. Crochet against us, and Skubal against the Guardians. Guess what? The two best left-handers won. Period. Those are the two guys who are going to be the number 1 and 2, whatever order for the Cy Young. Fact. Okay? And Yankees bats did not catch up to the guy. We had opportunities, not many, but once Anthony Volpe, and kudos to Volpe for hitting that home run off of him, okay? Once Anthony Volpe hit that home run, he locked down. He almost threw like a no-hitter after that. There was nothing they could do. And in the 9th inning, we had our opportunities. The first 3 guys got on base hits, and then what did we do? We fly out and we struck out the last 2 guys. Our 2 of our most clutch hitters, Giancarlo Stanton and Trent Grisham, both struck out with the bases loaded. Okay, that's on them. That's not on Aaron Boone. Okay, what's the other argument? Oh, why did we play Rosario and sit Jazz? Well, Rosario had, this is probably when they went for matchups, right? Rosario had a 700 batting average, highest on anybody in the team, versus Garrett Crochet. That's why he's in there yesterday. Okay, he didn't put the ball in play, but he didn't get hits, right? He didn't do the strikeout thing multiple times like Judge and Grisham, and not Judge, Stanton and Grisham did yesterday. We needed those guys more than we needed Rosario. They did not come through, unfortunately. But this is baseball, playoff baseball. Okay, I've said it repeatedly all year, every single year. Everybody starts with a 0-0 record in the postseason. Hot teams can get cold like that, and cold teams can get hot like that. Okay, we could spend all this time playing the blame game, but what is that going to do? Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Fact is, Stanton didn't do his job. Grisham didn't do his job. Luke Weaver didn't do his job. Whose fault is that? Not Aaron Boone. Okay? And then, Aaron Boone's got outmanaged by Alex. What? Okay? If that makes people feel better at night, go right ahead. That makes you sleep better at night, go right ahead. Okay? This is what I saw last night in the game. Okay? And the Yankees did not, our big bats did not come through. Judge got 2 hits, kudos to him. Goldschmidt got 2 hits, kudos to him. Okay? I think Rice will be in there today. That was the other argument. Why did we play Goldschmidt over Rice? Well, because he has a better batting average versus lefties than Rice does, even though Rice has been hot recently. Goldschmidt came through last night. 2 hits and played good defense. Okay, Rice will be in there today, I'm sure, against Bella, who's a righty pitcher. But the common themes last night is why did we go Goldie instead of Rice? Why did we go Rosario instead of this? Why didn't we pinch run Dominguez for Goldschmidt? He would have been stranded at second. So what the hell was that going to do? Nothing. And the common theme was what? Blame Boone for these decisions. I understand people are frustrated. The team, we're all angry that the Yankees lost yesterday. But it's okay to put it on the players who we like for not doing their jobs, who they get paid millions of dollars to do. Okay? It's okay to say that. It is. And we will admit it too. He didn't do his job. Stanton will admit it too. Grisham will admit it too. They didn't do their jobs. Okay? And even somebody like Jack Curry put it on Luke Weaver last night too. I'm not the only one who saw the obvious, right? People want to see you, Aaron Boone. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. But now the blame game is over. We got to refocus and get ready for today. Carlos Rodon's on the mound. We need him to shove. We need the Yankees to be better. We need our big bats to contribute, right? That doesn't mean you get a home run brigade. Just contribute. Put the ball in play. Okay? So now we're not having to rely on the same ridiculous Twitter talking points like we do when the Yankees lose. It's almost as if people wait for the hot talking point on Twitter and then they bring it to the live streams. They bring it to the conversations. And then when it gets picked apart by facts, they either leave or they wait for the next talking point. Why? What for? What's that going to accomplish? Absolutely nothing. This is baseball. Okay? It's okay to be upset. We're fans. I get it. But what's the point of like the blame game if we're not even angry at the right people? Why are we not acknowledging that Weaver didn't do his job? Or Stanton or Grisham, guys that we loved all year long, and rightfully so, right? And Weaver was not great. Guess who was great last night? Devin Williams was good. He was the best reliever we had last night. Better than Bednar, better than Weaver. So kudos to Devin Williams. I don't know if you noticed, but his ERA is in the high fours, but look at the batting average against. People bat like 190 against him. He doesn't get hit very often. Blue pits, some walks, and blah, blah, blah. But sometimes he leaves guys on base, he gets off, and the next person that comes in coughs up these runs, and those runs are credited to Devin Williams. Okay? Yeah, he's not Devin Williams of last year. No, we understand that. We know that. But right now, we got to go with our best relievers. We got to go with our best arms. We got to go with our best everything. Okay? And our best guys need to come through. Ben Rice could have played. He could have gone 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts last night. Would people have been pissed off at him? Why didn't we play Goldschmidt over Ben? I would be very surprised if that talking point was brought up last night. I'd be shocked. Okay? But that's my take. Again, you call me a Boone apologist or a Cashman apologist all you want. Don't care. Okay? Like I said, I called it like I see it. You're welcome to do the same. Okay? Fact of the matter is the Yankees lost. The Red Sox won. They took advantage of the opportunities they had. Okay? And Garrett Crochet is a freaking bulldog. Big, strong dude. And they're going to ride it as long as they possibly can. And hopefully he doesn't get hurt next year because of it. But of course they're going to ride the guy. He's a beast. How do you not ride him? Right? So, the Yankees got to win. We'll be back later with the lineup. Give me your take on this one way or the other. Okay? And let me know if you understand what I'm trying to say. I invite people to have perspective. It's always welcome here. Okay? Give me your take. Your takes are important too. We'll be back later. Hopefully the lineup's better. Hopefully the Yankees play better tonight. Let's go. Have a great day. See you next time.